Hi, everybody. Welcome to our short little yoga flow. I'm going to try to keep this at about 20 minutes. If I could remember what I was going to say, I'm going to try to keep this at about 20 minutes. Now, I don't know where you are in your recovery journey with your foot, but I started doing yoga again maybe at around week 6, maybe week 5 or 6. I'm maybe week 7. I lied, maybe week 7 or 8, because I'm at about week 13 now. So just listen to your body, okay? If anything at any point feels like it's too soon, like your foot's not ready for it, go ahead and just skip that or find a modification that works for you. We don't want you to hurt your foot in this recovery process. That being said, I am going to start always with my recovering foot. So I won't be calling out right leg or left leg, but rather recovering foot, healthy foot, assuming your other foot's healthy. Okay. Go ahead and feel free to do this as many times as you'd like. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this one short if I could ever stop talking. So do it as many times as you like, or do it holding the postures a little bit longer, whatever it is that feels good for you. So we're going to begin with a forward fold. Find a seat. Move your butt cheeks apart from each other to really ground your sits bones, and just take a breath here. Closing your eyes and grounding, becoming present in the moment. One more slow inhale. Hold when you get to the top. And exhale everything away. Lead your hands up to the sky. Take a long inhale here. Exhale as you fold forward, hinging from the hips. Feel free to grab your ankles, grab the bottoms of your heels, grab the tops of your toes if that's where you are in your journey. Maybe pull your recovering toes back a little bit, give them a stretch. Inhale, lengthen from the crown of your head. Exhale, fold a little deeper from your hips. We want to avoid a round in our spine. Inhale, lengthen from the crown of your head. Exhale, fold a little deeper. One more like this. Inhale, lengthen from the crown of your head. Exhale, fold a little deeper at your hips. Inhale, roll yourself up. Open up your legs. We'll find a straddle. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Keeping your toes flexed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself down a little deeper, hinging at the hips as always. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself down a little deeper. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Take another inhale here. There was supposed to be a mini exhale between that. Inhale, raise your right arm up to the sky. Fold over to the left side of your body. Reaching for your left toes. Pressing your elbow inside of your thigh. So it would be your left elbow on the inside of your left thigh. One more inhale here. Exhale, come back up to neutral. Inhale, bring your left arm up. Exhale, fold over to the right side of your body. Pressing the inside of your right leg with your right elbow, opening your chest further up to the sky. Remembering to breathe. On your next exhale, come back to center. And let's do a quick little butterfly. Palms touching, soles of your feet touching. You can either hug from underneath, grab at your ankles, whatever feels good to you. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach your crown to the sky. Exhale, pull forward. hinging at your hips. We're not bending our spine. Just feel the subtle opening of the inner thighs of your lower back. Inhale, lengthen from the crown. Exhale, pull yourself forward a little deeper, hinging at the hips. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself forward a little deeper. And release. Let's find our way into a tabletop position. So here you have a few options for your foot. You can either leave the tops of your feet down, if that's where you are in your journey. If your recovering foot is still a little tender, you can, there's a word that I'm forgetting, you can lay it over the back heel of your opposite leg, okay, with your toes tented, as I have here. Or if you really want to challenge your ankles and your toes, you can tent all 10 of your toes. I'm opting for that today, but I am a little bit further along in my journey. So straight spine, making sure that our wrists are under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, cow. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, cow. Exhale, cat. From here, we're going to do a little core strengthening. This might be tricky, okay? So starting with our healthy foot, we're going to extend our healthy foot back. This is going to really challenge our core, especially if we can't put a lot of weight on the tops of our recovering foot, or if we can't really tent our toes yet. So this is going to really engage your abs, your pelvic floor, your upper body. So extend your healthy foot back. Bring the opposite arm to the front. Hold here. Remembering to breathe. And we're going to lift, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, bring your limbs back to the mat. Now we'll switch. We'll bring our recovering foot back, so this side should be a little bit easier for us. Extend the opposite arm forward. Hold here for a moment, making sure that your hips are square to the ground. Your back is still flat and straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands to the mat. And from here, find your way into a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is going to look different for everybody, depending on where they are at in their journey. So you maybe will need to bring your feet farther apart, if that's a better modification for you. You may not be able to put your heel all the way down. If you're feeling a lot of pressure on your ankles, just walk yourself, I'm not sure now, walk yourself either closer to your body or further out, whatever it is that feels right and relieves your ankle pressure, okay? Pull your hips up to the sky, drop your forehead down to the mat as close as you can, feeling the opening in our hamstrings and our upper back. Taking a breath here. One more. Excuse the interruption. One more breath here. And let's walk our feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold, hug your calves, sink, bend your knees. Try to reach your forehead between your legs. Inhale, rise, Tadasana, Utthita Tadasana, extended mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive down. And we're going to come into a plank. Depending on where you're at in your journey, either knees down on the mat, a one-legged plank where you're draping your recovering foot over your healthy foot, making sure to engage your core and your legs, or both of your feet are on the mat, you're stretching out the toes. So whatever option you're working on right now, I do want us to do a little bit of rocking back and forth. For those of us who are on all 10 toes, this helps us to find some mobility, get rid of some of that scar tissue, that stiffness. Okay, hold your plank here. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga, press down. Inhale, up dog. So up dog is going to look different. We can either just keep our hips on the ground and do a baby cobra, or we can, again, drape our other foot over our recovering foot over our healthy foot, do a modified up dog, making sure to squeeze your glutes and your legs, or you can do your version of the fullest up dog. On your exhale, coming into a downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. Actually, let's do it 2 more times, a little bit faster. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here on your exhale. Walk up to the top of your mat, last round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Utthita Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, kick your recovering foot. Actually, no. Kick your healthy foot up into the sky. Open up scorpion tail. Opening up those hips. Exhale, step your healthy foot through to the front and bring your recovering knee down to the ground. Okay, this is the modification for if our feet are still really tender. Otherwise, we can attempt a high lunge. Wherever you are, lift your upper body tall. Bring your arms to reach the sky, shoulders down. Engaging our core, engaging our legs. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Knee back down if your knee was up, and we'll find some rocking low lunges. So you rock your leg back, come back to a lunge, rock back to half split, come back to a lunge, opening up those hips. Now when you're back at your lunge position, go ahead and find a plank pose. Take a breath here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Kick your healthy leg up to the sky. Open it up, three-legged dog, scorpion tail, I guess. Take a breath here on your exhale. Step through to find either your low lunge or your high lunge. Inhale, bring your upper body up to the sky. Hands reaching long and strong, shoulders pulled down, core is engaged, glutes are engaged. The smile's on your face. One more inhale, exhale. Knee to the ground, rocking low lunge. Rock forward and back. Forward, exhale back. Okay, when you're back at the top, go ahead, find your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, bring your healthy leg up to the top. Again, find a scorpion tail. Exhale, step it through with whatever modifications you need, okay? If you're at the beginning of your healing journey, this may not be so graceful with the opening up to warrior two. I know it took me a while before I trusted my foot to gracefully pivot. So you may have to just kind of clunk around as you pivot. But, oops, I forgot my dog's out here. As you find your way, gracefully or not, into your warrior two, take a moment to sink down. Feeling the pressure in your foot, how does it feel? Is it stable? Is it shaky? Is it rocky? Or is it just your brain that's a little rocky, not trusting it yet? Bend that forward leg a little bit deeper. Core is engaged, pelvic floor is engaged, arms are strong. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, come to the back for a reversed warrior. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, side angle pose. Press your elbow against your front knee. So you open up your chest to the sky, making sure your legs are engaged. The knife edge of your back foot is pressing into the mat. Inhale, straighten up the legs. And find a reverse trikonasana, reverse triangle. On your next exhale, find a trikonasana, triangle. Pushing your inner forearm to the inside of your front leg. Your inner forearm. I realized what I just said. That didn't make any sense. Your forearm to the inside of your front leg. Whoop. One more trikonasana here. Exhale, open up to, sorry, my words are failing me today. Open up to goddess pose. And this may be a little bit shaky for our feet because they're not used to putting all the weight on it, right? And having to balance. So goddess pose, sink a little deeper if you can. Hands at your heart center. Pelvic floor is engaged. Your back is straight and tall. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the back. Let yourself a little deeper in the stretch. And from here, we're going to find a skandasana. Gracefully or ungracefully. So I'll start kicking my recovering foot up to the sky as I'm on my back foot. And I'm supporting myself here so that when I reach my other side, I can still support myself. Now we'll move over to our other side, lifting up your ankle if you need, keeping your ankle on the ground if you need. So we'll do that a few more times and listening to our bodies. So if something hurts, if something really hurts and doesn't feel good, we'll just avoid that. Walk your body to the words. Make your way into a low lunge, facing the front. Lift your arms up and twist to the side of your mat. Whatever it is that your front leg is at, that side of your mat. So for me, it's my right leg. I'm lunging with my right leg, so right side of my mat. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step up. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Utthita Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. And from here, we're going to do a standing split. So hug the back of your healthy leg, which should be the one that's planted on the ground, kicking your recovering foot up to the sky. Feeling the opening of your hamstring, your calf. Exhale, foot back down to the mat. Bend your legs, shake it out a little bit. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Utthita Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, recovering foot kicks up to the sky, twists, kicks back to scorpion tail. Exhale, step it through, find your warrior two. Woohoo! I was about to say, this one may be a little bit more graceful as they fall. Okay, core, pelvic floor is engaged. Your front leg is bent 90 degrees, making sure your knee's not collapsing in. Arms are long and strong. Weight is on the back edge of your back foot, on the knife edge of your back foot. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reversed warrior. Exhale, side angle. Pressing your forearm against your knee, against your inner thigh to help open your chest up. Remembering to breathe, maybe smiling. Inhale, extend the front leg, reverse Trikonasana, reverse triangle. Making sure your legs are engaged. Exhale, Trikonasana. Opening your chest up to the sky. Inhale, find a goddess. Exhale, sit deeply into it. I'm sorry that you're looking at my back. Maybe I'll just turn around so you can look at my front. Goddess pose. Remembering to breathe. Your hands are firmly pressed against one another, activating the arms. Your core is engaged, your pelvic floor is engaged. Sink a little deeper if you'd like. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Pull yourself back. Deepen that stretch. And from here, Skandasana. We'll bend first on our recovering foot. Moving from side to side, supporting ourselves however we need with these movements. And find a low lunge to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, twist to whatever side your lunging leg is. So I'm on I'm lunging on my left, twisting open to my left. Making sure my legs are strong and engaged. Oh, inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Actually gonna run over this way. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, standing split on your recovering foot. So you're supporting yourself with your opposite hand on the mat. The same hand as your recovering foot is hugging the back of your thigh, the back of your ankle. And you're kicking your opposite leg up to the sky. Remembering to breathe, remembering to smile. Exhale, foot down to the mat. Shake out your leggies. We'll do one more vinyasa. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Utthita Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, find a plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your healthy foot up to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to a pigeon. This is likely going to be very uncomfortable for your recovering foot, which should be in the back, if you haven't done this type of movement before. But it's actually really, really great for our ankles, which, if you haven't noticed, have gotten kind of stiff. So again, find whatever modification you need. If this is absolutely a no go for you, then we can just do a reclined figure four. Okay, I'm going to stick with a pigeon. So if those of you are in pigeon, reach your arms up to the sky and drop down for a few breaths, pulling your recovering hip to the front, your healthy hip to the back, making sure not to collapse on that elevated hip. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, come up. Let's go ahead and switch the legs. So your recovering foot is now going to be the one in the front. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Open up your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Pulling your recovering hip back, your healthy hip forward, making sure not to collapse. And enjoying this delicious hip stretch. When you're ready, walk back up to the front or to a seat. And because I promised this was going to be about 20 minutes, I'm cutting our ab section short because I'm already over as usual. Let's just finish. We're just not going to finish with anything extra other than our Shavasana. So go ahead, lay down on your spine, hug your knees to your forehead. Exhale, soles of the feet to the ground, knees to touch, and just do a little windshield wiper before we find our Shavasana. When you're ready, come into your final resting posture. Take note of your breath. Take note of any sensations in your body. And just rest here for as long as you need. Feel free to turn me off and just keep resting. Start wiggling your toes, start wiggling your fingers if you have somewhere to be. If not, like I said, turn me off and just stay here for a little bit longer. Roll on over to one side. Find a seat. Maybe roll out your neck a little bit. See if there are any crunchies in there. Thank you so much for flowing with me. Thank you so much for being patient with yourself and with your foot and your recovery. I'm sure your foot is thanking you, your leg is thanking you, your body is thanking you for joining us in this flow, for allowing it to move and open up. As usual, feel free to do this as many times as you need. Come back to this video as often as you want. Hopefully I can start doing some more of these recordings and posting them up here. Good luck with the rest of your journey, and I hope to see you here soon. Bye.